Today is Tuesday, the 23rd day of September 2025. In the past 12 months, we have it in our records that about 462 Nigerian policemen have been killed by armed bandits. And we also have another report from Daily Trust that 229 policemen were killed by these armed herdsmen. So I'm trying to tell you the two different reports. From our record, we have 400 and something, but Daily Trust is saying 200 and something, 229 to be precise. All right. Last year, in the year 2024, the federal government announced that they are going to recruit 30,000 policemen in 2025. In these 30,000 policemen, there was a news. It was not the news. A policeman told me that it was difficult for them to recruit 30,000 people. People don't understand what that means. Now, policemen are not the military officers. We are not talking about the military men that are dying. Those ones, the figure itself, if I mention the figure, people will say they have to put it into probe. But that is for another news. We are talking about the policemen. Now, Nigerians are not ready to join force again because of the complicity of what is going on. Now, I discovered that both the CDS, the IGP, I see them like people who are not serious and who are not sincere to the people. And this is the simple reason why I'm saying that. If I, Okocha Happy myself, comes out on social media to tell them that I imported terrorists into Nigeria and the terrorists are the one killing people up and down, I think DSS should be able to locate me wherever I am and pick me within 48 hours. They will say that, oh, this guy has confessed that he's responsible. That one is not suspect. You have already confessed. And now, people, not once, not two, not three, people have come to the national television to confess on how they imported militia to remove Jonathan. And after the election, what happens? They leave them, and they are the bandits you are seeing today. We are going to say everything as it is. So, if people have come to national television to confess their sins, to confess their atrocities, the question is, why is the CDS telling us that until we fence Nigeria, there will not be security? The IGP, the DSS director, all these people are just joking and playing with Nigerians. People confess, let me repeat that, people confess that they committed these atrocities that have put Nigeria to where Nigeria is now, that have increased agitation, because in that 2014-2015, when people noticed that people are importing terrorists into the country, agitation stir up because no one wants to stay in a country where the politicians will import terrorists to kill the people. No one wants to stay. You understand? So that singular thing increased the agitation, increased everything, security, increased poverty because people could not go to farm again. Everything you are seeing today was as the result of the importation of that terrorists of 2014-2015. So it is a challenge to CDS, to IGP. If they are sincere to the people, they should get these people arrested. All of them are alive. All of them are alive. Apart from the President Muhammadu Buhari in Vietnam. All these people who have come to national television to confess, they are alive. What is preventing them not to pick it? That is the reason why I am making sure that people will understand the concept of why the policemen are dying anyhow. Now, there is a report that police recovered 7 more corpses of operatives in Benue attacks as they too raises to 11. Now, when this attack happened in Benue State, they said the casualty was about 2-3, but now it's already 11. Who knows how many people are in the bush, policemen that have killed? These people have family, they have brothers, they have sisters. Nigeria government will never take care of their families and so on and so forth. This is one of the reasons why people are not joining police again. So, like I used to say, on the doomsday, all these questions must be answered on how people imported terrorists and everybody is keeping quiet. Police, DSS, and they are pushing Sowore up and down. They are holding in Nnamdi Kanu that they have never found anything incriminating with him. They say it's because of the, what is it called? Because of the brokers he made here. That is why they are holding him, that he's responsible for those words he speaks for. Oh, and more than 6 people have come to national television. And the videos are still trending, telling Nigerians that we imported the terrorists to remove Jonathan. They call it militia, and they are proud of it. And these people are walking free, and you want people to think that Nigeria is normal, that the leaders are normal, that the security operatives are normal. The only thing they could do is to tell them repent and join the same security operatives. The same thing they could do is to tell them repent and you can become a president, a terrorist. Come on. You know, nobody wants to hear this. If they see you speaking the truth, they will call you names. Instead that they say you're opposition, you hate the government, or they say you are this or you are that, they begin to call you names. Nobody wants to hear the truth. What I'm saying, is it truth or false? That is just the question. Ask yourself the question, what this guy is saying, is it the truth or the false? Is it lie? That people imported terrorists, so for you it is okay that people imported terrorists, and you are comfortable. You said it is a country, you are comfortable. The same people that they imported have killed minimum of 1 million naira. I say 1 million naira because the number is too much. 1 million people according to the UN report. From 2015 to today, these people they imported as a result of this insecurity have claimed almost 1 million people's life. Do you know what that means? And everybody's keeping quiet and saying everything is well. Nothing is well. Now, let me read this article for you from Sowore Reporter. It says 7 additional bodies of security operatives killed in a clash with suspected headers in local militia have been recovered in Benue State. The incident occurred on September 19 when armed headers and militia members ambushed security operatives at Ago Center in Kastinanda local government area, leaving at least 3 police officers dead. Zagazonda Makama, a counterinsurgency expert focused on the Lake Chad region, reported that the fresh discovery has raised the casualty figure to 11. The dead reportedly include 9 police officers, 1 hunter, and 1 civil protection guard. Previously, on Sunday, Sowore reporters reported that the Nigerian police force arrested 6 suspects in connection with a deadly attack on police tactical teams in Benue State, officials confirmed. The attack occurred on Friday, September 19, 2025 at Ago Center in Kastinanda, Ukum local government area, and was reportedly carried out by suspected armed herdsmen and local militias. CSP Benjamin Hunde, the first police public relations officer, in a statement on Sunday confirmed that 3 police officers were killed during the assault, while 7 others remained missing. The Benue State Commissioner of Police, Innocent Ifeanyi Emenari, is leading ongoing operation to rescue the missing officers and apprehend fleeing suspects. According to the police, the 6 arrested individuals are in custody and providing valuable information to aid the investigation. And this is what he said in quote. The arrested suspects are in custody and assisting with useful information. Equally, the IGP has directed the deployment of additional tactical assets to the area and assured that no stone will be left unturned in restoring peace and security in Benue State, the statement reads. Out of the article, I will continue from the next paragraph. Now, do you remember what happened in Benue State where more than 200 people died? You know, a lot of people have just forgotten about it. Now, that incident that happened, they said they arrested some persons who are who are connected to the incident. They arrested them. That day, they even transported them with Ayaz bus that have AC. They locked them up. They said they have charged them to court. They said the DSS have charged them to court. Now, we are waiting for the outcome of the court. We are not hearing anything again. Please, for the sake of information, because if many Nigerians are forgetting, a lot of us are keeping record. I am keeping record of how many people killing have they sentenced to prison. I'm keeping the record. Everything going on about insecurity, I'm keeping the record. Why? Because on the doomsday, there are a lot of questions people will answer. Both the people who imported terrorists, both the people who are aiding them, both the people who are shedding them, both politicians who are sponsoring them. All these things is not a rocket science. It's a well-known something. And if you want to gather intelligence about insecurity in Nigeria, wow, that is the best thing and the easiest thing to do in Nigeria. Why? Because the terrorists are operating in a safe haven. Yeah, they are operating in a safe haven in the sense that they are not afraid of anybody. They are not afraid of any security agents. You can see last week, the other man that killed 30 people in the morning prayer, the following week when the military DSS sat with him for peace deal, and after 2 days he was warning Nigerian government that he's going to get Nigeria burned down if they attack his people again. Do you understand the audacity of these people? They know what is going on. They communicate with people that claims they own Nigeria. They communicate with Aso Rock. They communicate with governors, with some senators. All this information was made known by the head of Nigeria military intelligence, that the presidency, governors, and senators are jointly sponsoring all this insecurity. Now, what is the purpose? If someone is helping Boko Haram, and the purpose of Boko Haram is to Islamize Nigeria, yeah, Boko Haram, Western education is prohibited, okay? The purpose of Boko Haram in their handbook said they want to implement Sharia in Nigeria. Finish. If people are sponsoring them, it means the politicians want Nigeria to become an Islamic state. No, this is logic. The mission of Boko Haram is to Islamize Nigeria, and a politician is sponsoring them. Where are the names of people that the United Arab Emirates published that they are responsible for the sponsors of Boko Haram? Under Buhari's regime, they swept it under the carpet. You see, let's begin to pretend that all is well. Let's begin to pretend that everything is okay until then. All right. The article is voluminous. Let me read this last paragraph that I want to read for you, and we'll end the video. It says, meanwhile, the Nigerian police force urges members of the public to remain calm, vigilant, and supportive of the security agencies, and the force continues to intensify efforts towards rescuing missing personnel, apprehending the fleeing suspects, and demanding the criminal network behind such reprehensible attack. Let me stop it here. If the Nigerian police force want people to help them to do something, the foundation have already been destroyed. People don't trust security operatives again. The trust is no longer there. I could remember in 2021, there were some kidnappers that were captured in my federal constituency, and they took them to the police. These people were never detained. Different rumors came from above. They said they should. That was how they just go like that. Where is the trust? And the same people are killing security operatives. And you want people to come and join the same security operatives. And the people killing security operatives, some politicians are behind it. You see, if you understand Nigeria, meaning you are not normal. Anybody who is normal is not expected to understand what is going on in this country. I am Ebuka Obi myself, a security reporter. Let me know what you think about this. We report about conflict and security. If you are following me on YouTube, we have a new Facebook page that we are posting, Ebuka Obi myself page, so you can follow us there. So if you are just a new follower on Facebook, we are still on YouTube. You can join us over there. Thanks for listening.